And we are back with a new video, and I'm going to talk about the Kingdom Key and how it changed a lot actually. And I want to talk about the differences. So I have a sheet out which I apparently made a while back, and I'm going to use it to help myself know where I need to look and what the changes are. And we're going to go first over the first version of the Kingdom Key, which is a concept drawing of it. And as you can see, it looks pretty much the same. Like, it looks pretty much like the Kingdom Key. And there are some differences. There are actually some differences, and I'm going to scroll a bit to see if any other Kingdom Key has this, and actually it doesn't seem that way. Okay, and I will just mention it here. So first things first, and I'm going to have my trusty pen here, which is the keychain overall looks different. Like, it seriously looks very different. The Mickey logo, so the Mickey hat is actually not rounded, like it's not like two almost balls, three balls put together. No, it's actually like a flat piece of metal, and you can't see it very well, but you can see it in most of Tetsuya Nomura's art. We'll show you that later. And yeah, that's one difference. And of course, the chain is more square-like, which is kind of funny thinking about it. Then we also have this part, like the hook, I would say, also has like a kind of chain attached to it, which is also very different to the other keyblades. And otherwise, it kind of looks like the K3 version with a bit less details. I would say looks a bit less detailed. Honestly, I think it's cool. I think it's one of the best versions. And well, and then we have the KH1 version. What you will definitely notice is that the chain is different. It has the right position for some reason here, like the part where it gets hooked on. It is the same. What also is like, the chain, of course, isn't square. The Mickey logos are pretty much three circles put together, and well, yeah, the attachment, this thing, yeah, it is also a complete thing and doesn't have like a part of a chain on it. Another thing is it has gray indents, and overall it looks way less detailed, and one of the most iconic details on the metal, like those rails, don't exist, and it doesn't invert in at the blue part. And those are most of the differences. It looks like a low detail Kingdom Key, but it does have some differences which you can't see there, but around what's like where the handle is, if you were to somehow look where it is attached, there are some texture details, which is kind of weird. So there is some weird extra details. So now we're going over what we have seen in the secret episode, and it looks more detailed. something I kind of just saw, it kind of looks like it is like the KH1 version. However, it has details around here, but otherwise it looks like the kingdom, like the one we have seen before. Also here, also we're going over and go. There's another one which I want to show, which is this one, and you can pretty much see, yeah, it is flat. So next thing, we have basically the version for these CGI version, I would say. And what you notice is, yeah, it is round, like the keychain, like the Mickey symbol is like the one from Kingdom Hearts 1 for some reason, but it also has some extra details. It doesn't seem to have a lot of them. I would almost say it's like the KH 3 version, like the KH3 version combined with KH2 in some way, which is kind of weird, but it really is. So yeah, and the Kingdom Key changed again. It does look kind of more like the artwork version. Like, it kind of inverts here, actually. It has more details, but not too much details. It feels more like the artwork version, but the keychain is on, like, the chain part isn't square, and the keychain is closed, like the attach, the end part is closed, but most importantly, the Mickey logo is a flat piece of metal. So I would say the KH2 version is like one of the closest versions to the artwork, but it still has a lot of differences. Like, it really does still have quite a few differences, but it is very close. It is definitely very close, so you have to give it that. So now we have the one from the CGI version from wait, let me think about it for a second. And from Dreamed of Distance, and it doesn't really look too different from like last one, but it does seem like the rails are a bit more pronounced and going more out. But I will not talk more about this because it's really similar, And now we are at Kingdom Hearts 1, and well, yeah, wait, I want to see some, okay, I want to see something first, which is like, yeah, the King Key from KH2. So now you're wondering, okay, what's up with that? Something very funny about this one. The keychain is different again, but the part where it is the part to attach it, it's now very much like the artwork version, but the Mickey logo is wrong if we compare it to the artwork version. So it's now like from KH1, and most importantly, and something I will never understand, and I really don't understand it, but the meta part where it gets attached to is gold. Why is it gold? Like, seriously, why is it gold? Like, why? the GTI version has it in silver. I mean, the KH1 version has it in silver. Any of the CGI version has it in silver. Except maybe you could argue the one from KH2, but that's probably lighting, because the whole keyblade looks like it's made out of gold. And even the artworks part is gold. Like, why are you gold? Like, why is that thing gold? Seriously, why is it gold? Also, it kind of feels more too, some of the details feel way too pronounced, are way more pronounced. Which, I mean, I guess I were. But it is close to the CGI version. But still, I really don't like it that much. Yeah. And then we get to, the, Smash Bros. Version, which is the newest version, you could say, because so far, the one from, KH4 seems to is the same as the one from K3, and it will likely not change until we know it changed. So let's see what's the difference from the Ultimate version. First things first, it seems like the thing that I still don't know how to pronounce, like the hook, I guess, seems to be like the artwork version. I guess the change up round. I wonder why I'm comparing it. Like, okay, it's basically rounder than most of the keys we have seen. It feels really round. Okay, the Mickey logo is definitely now flat, but what I also kind of noticed is that everything else, like everything after the handle, is kind of like the PS2 version. Like, I don't know why, but the blue part which showed invert actually isn't inverted, which is only in the PS2 version to save on polygons. And if you look at the textures, it is supposed to be inverted, except the KH1 version. The real parts are less pronounced, and otherwise it is kind of the same keyblade. It's kind of like a lesser detailed version of the one from K3. Like, kind of. But yeah, those are all the details. Now, if I were to show this video like I just did, just like I recorded it, it will look definitely not great and kind of weird. Which is why this has been I recorded this just so I have a point of reference. And with that said, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Ciao! If you like this video, give it a like, leave a comment, and share the video with your friends. Also, you might like this video. You should also subscribe so you don't miss more videos.